Hello everyone, my name is Nahida and today I'm really pleased to present my digital literacy resource titled Think Before You Trust, Evaluating Online Information. This presentation is part of Module 3B and the goal is to show how I have designed a digital resource adult that supports adult English as an additional language or EAL learners in developing essential digital literacy skill. So what is this resource about? This is an interactive Canva-based presentation that includes real-life examples, short tasks, and a self-assessment quiz. It also integrates a Google Forms quiz to help learners reflect on what they have learned. The main audience for this resource is adult learners from non-English speaking backgrounds, especially those in university foundation programs. These learners often find it hard to decide whether online information is true or not, especially when it's written in persuasive language. That's why I have designed this resource to give learners simple but powerful tools for checking information and thinking critically about what they have read online. Learning objectives. This resource focuses on four main learning objectives. First, learner will learn how to identify bias on digital media. That means noticing when a headline or article favors on one side unfairly or just one side fairly. It's not neutral. They have to also this is the first focus in this for these learning main learning objectives. Yeah. And the second one is they will explore how digital information can be manipulated or misleading. Third one is they will practice evaluating credibility using a checklist. This gives them a repeatable method to check if a source is trustworthy. And fourth one is learners will reflect on what they see online and think critically before they share or use that content in an academic or professional context. So each objective builds practical digital literacy for real life use. Now, how do I plan to use this resource? This lesson can be delivered in two ways. In live Zoom classes where I guide learners through each task, or it can be a self-paced lesson uploaded to a learning platform like Moodle, or it can be uploaded in YouTube channel as well. The resource includes tasks like comparing two headlines to see which one is more biased, evaluating articles with a checklist, and completing the Google Forms quiz to check their understanding. Because the visuals are clean and the language is simple, it's very accessible for EAL learners. And it's also easy to update and adapt for different learners group. So why is this resource effective? Let me give four main reasons supported by the researchers. First, the visual structure of Canva helps reduce cognitive load, especially for learners with lower language proficiency, like foundation programs students. This idea comes from Kaliyuga 2012, who highlights how visual design can support understanding. Second, the activities encourage reflection and independence. Learners are not just told what's right or wrong. They are asked to think, compare, and judge as well. This supports adult learning theory and formative assessment as suggested by Sadler 2010. Third, I have used real world content such as media posts, headlines, and misinformation example, which makes the learning more relevant and memorable. This supports NG's 2012 view that digital literacy must include real cognitive and social learning. Finally, the design follows Universal Design for Learners, UDL, as discussed by Al Ajwai and his colleagues, 2016. It includes multiple ways to learn: visuals, tasks, a checklist, and a quiz, making it accessible for diverse learners, including those with disabilities or low confidence in English. Together, these features help make the resource not only useful but inclusive and empowering. So, resource demonstration. Now, I would like to show you the actual resource. First, here is the Canva presentation. Here is the Canva presentation. Here you'll see the layout is simple with clear visuals, not too much text. And here one of the headlines, what is biased? And here is the, here in this slide, they'll learn what is biased actually and how it can mislead the readers. And here is the credibility checklist. It includes questions like, does the author have qualifications or not? Is this website reliable? And is it biased or neutral? Are their sources listed? Is the date recent or not? The learners use this list to practice judging real online content. Now here is the Google Forms quiz. The quiz includes multiple choice and reflection questions, yeah. And it gives instant feedback so learners can learn from their mistakes and feel more confident. This part of this lesson is very helpful for EAL students because they can go back, they can review their answer and get a better understanding at their own pace. Final comments and reflection. Reflecting on this project, I have realized how important it is to design with the learner in mind. For EL learner, it's not enough to just tell them about digital literacy. They need example, practice, and reflection. This resource helped me learn how to scaffold learning more easily, more clearly as well. And it also showed me how powerful tools like Canva and Google Forms in a meaningful task, and not just for decoration. So in future, I would like to add more local news examples or social posts from the learners or home countries. This would help make the content feel even more personal and relevant to their lives. That brings me to the end of my presentation. Thank you so much for watching and listening. And I would love to hear any questions or feedback you may have about this resource or ideas on how it could be improved or used in other classroom. Thank you so much.